combination. Linear combination of vectors. Let us suppose V over F is a vector space, and say alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n are elements from this vector space. Then let me call it as alpha a1 alpha 1, a2 alpha 2 up to an alpha n is called linear combination of vectors alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n, where a1, a2, an are elements from the field. So to write linear combination of vectors, we will need arbitrary elements a1, a2, an from field, and then we combine them linearly, multiplying and adding. This is linear combination. Multiplication with scalar and then addition. So linearly combining the vectors. This will be always denoted as linear combination of vectors. Next we define linear span. Let us suppose some S is a subset of a vector space VF, and S is having elements alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha n. Then linear span of S, it is denoted by this thing L bracket S. This is called linear span of S. What is it? It is again a set which is linear combination of all the elements from S. Which type of elements are here in LS? The elements which are linear combination of elements of S. And again a1, a2, an are arbitrary elements from the field. Alright. So we have a theorem related to this linear span, which states linear span of any subset S of vector space V over F is a subspace of V. Linear span is always a subspace of V, and it is generated by S. That is, we can write linear span of S is equal to subset generated by S. This notation is subset generated by S. So again, what is subset generated by S? These type of elements, which are linear combination of elements of S. That is subset generated by S. So to prove this, let me take two elements from linear span of S. Now I just told you what type of elements are there in. That is, we can write LS is equal to this. This means LS, linear span of S, is generated by S. This is the notation. Now if we want to show this thing, we had to prove two things. First is LS is contained in subset generated by S. Other thing is S is contained in linear span of S. So we will prove these two things in order to prove this. Alright. So first of all, let me assume two elements from linear span of S. Now what type of these elements will look? See, which elements we have in linear span of S? Those elements which are linear combination of elements of S. So obviously alpha would be something like this. It is linear combination of elements of S, and again beta I am writing B1 beta 1, B2 beta 2 up to Bn beta n. Here alpha i's and beta i's. they are all elements of S. Okay, these are random elements from S, and all the AIs and all the BIs, these are elements from field. So now I have two elements alpha and beta from linear span of S. I have written as they look. They will look like linear combination of elements from S. Now randomly let me take two elements A and B from field F. Then let us see. Now what we need to prove. We wish to prove that linear span of S is a subspace of V, right? So what was the theorem that we had done in the last video? It was, if you prove A alpha plus B beta belonging to W for all AB belonging to F and alpha beta from W, then this W is a subspace. So we are trying to do that thing. So this is the one part of theorem. Another part is this. So firstly we are proving that this linear span is a subspace. Alright. So now let me consider how A alpha plus B beta would look like. See, A, I am writing A because it is a random element. Now how our alpha is looking like? It is A1 alpha 1, A2 alpha 2, AN alpha n. And how our beta is looking like? It is B1 beta 1, B2 beta 2 up to Bn beta. So combining these two, I am taking this A inside. It would be multiplied with each of the terms. So it is A1 A1. I am writing like this, alpha 1, then A2 alpha 2, so on, AN alpha n, plus B1 beta 1, B2 beta 2, and Bn beta n. Now can you observe something? Now what was AIs? AIs were random element from field. What was A? A is again a random element from field. Similarly, what was BIs? BIs were random element from field. B is random element from field. So what would now these term would be? Obviously these will be now from field, because in field this multiplication and addition of vectors hold. So all these AIs are in field. Now what we have written? We have written A alpha plus B beta as linear combination of these vectors. है ना? Now what are these vectors? What was alphas and what were betas? If you can observe, they were from set S. So now our A alpha plus B beta is written as linear combination of alphas and betas, which are elements from S. So what is A alpha plus B beta? Isn't it belonging to linear span? So this is belonging to linear span of S. So that was what we needed to prove. We took two random elements from linear span of S. We took two random elements from field, and we proved that their linear combination A alpha plus B beta, that is in linear span. So that was all needed to prove for this part, subspace of V. Now let us move on to second part in order to prove that linear span of S is generated by S. So linear span of S is a subspace of V. Now we are to prove that linear span of S is generated by S, and as I told you earlier, we have to prove these two parts. So first of all, look at this part. Linear span of S is contained in S. Now if you can observe this S, this is already a subspace. S is a subspace of W. Sorry, not W, of vector space V over F. Now if S is a subspace, so if you can recall, then S is a vector space on itself. And if S is vector space on itself, so closure property, scalar multiplication, they all would hold, all those 10 properties. Now if you observe, what are the elements of linear span of S, how they look? They look like this. They are linear combination of elements of S. So we are just multiplying them with some scalars and adding them. And we know closure property holds, scalar multiplication hold. So ultimately all these elements, if I take random element from a linear span of S, that has to belong to S. So if I take any alpha from linear span of S, then this alpha is linear combination of elements of S only. And since these properties are holding, so this alpha has to be there in S. So first part is okay. Now look at the second part. Second part is we are to prove that S is contained in linear span of S. That is quite obvious. Let me take random element from S. Let us say alpha 1. Then can I write alpha 1 as 1 into alpha 1 plus 0 into alpha 2 and so on up to whatever elements we are having. So I have written alpha 1 as linear combination of elements of S. So alpha 1 obviously belong to linear span of S. Now since this property 1 and property 2, these not properties, these two things hold. So linear span of S is equal to S, subset generated by S. That's it about this theorem.